Hello everybody and welcome back to Hollywoodbets Kenilworth for the preview of our upcoming race meeting this Wednesday, the 23rd of November. My name's Devon Pretorius, the apprentice commentator here down in the Western Cape, and I will be dissecting the upcoming race meeting tomorrow. However, before we quickly get into that, let's have a quick recap of the racing action this past weekend that took place here down at the Summit Course here at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth, which saw the 3 feature races on the day and was the first of our Cape Summer Festival of Racing meetings, the first of 9. Of course, our next meeting is the 3rd of December, the World Sports Betting Cape Fillies Guineas, and that is the next one as part of the festival meetings. This weekend, we start in chronological order, starting off with the Summer Bowl, which was in race 2, and that saw the likes of Marina and Shanzane, who raced together and looked like the 2 contenders in the race. However, that was to the surprise of punters as Make It Snappy from the Brett Crawford trained stable and the winning jockey Kabelo Matsanyane aboard surprised punters alike and was the opening leg of the place accumulator and came home to win in devastating fashion by the likes of 3 lengths, I believe, and was the first of a double on the day for the jockey and trainer combination, as well as the winning owners Hollywoodbets Syndicate, the nominee Anthony Dalpesh, who had a winner later on in the day with Time Flies as well. Later on in the afternoon, race 6 was the inaugural Cape Punters Cup, the grade 2 over 1,600 meters, and saw most of the field being likely Hollywoodbets Cape Guineas contenders later on in the year. And the feature runner there was the champion 2-year-old colt from last year, Cousin Casey, and was the eventual winner in the end. It was a mixed run race with Dave the King as well as Countdown going 1,000,000 miles an hour and turning into the straight. The rest of the field had a lot of work to do, but it was no match for Cousin Casey, who turned out to be best of the rest and came out to win going away. And what was most impressive in that run was the fact that he was giving the rest of the field 2 kilograms and certainly cements his place as one of the leading contenders in the upcoming Hollywoodbets Cape Guineas. Just a big mention and a well done to trainer Glenn Croxton as well as Grant Verniekerk, and trainer Glenn Croxton did have a double on the day with King Regent winning the last race and keeping his unbeaten record intact, and looks to be a good upcoming colt in the making. The last feature on the day, the sophomore sprint in race 7, was run by Weird Jamming, owned by Dreadbort, who also had a double on the day. He won the first race with Nevada King, trained by Justin Snaith and ridden by Richard Faree. He beat the fancied Hit Them Hard Sunshine, who faded out in the closing stages, as well as Trumpy, and what a run it was by Street Outlaw in second, who was also a bit of an outsider and ended up paying dividends in those exactas. Weird Jamming also keeps his unbeaten course and distance record, now 3 from 3 over that 1,200 meter trip, and looks to be a decent horse in the making as well. The informed stable of Justin Snaith as well as their stable jockey Richard Faree are certainly a deadly duo at the moment and are the team in form, and they do have a host of good chances come this Wednesday, as well as the race meeting later on in the week on Sunday the 27th of November. But stay tuned and follow Cape Racing on social media to see that preview for the upcoming race meeting. Tomorrow's racing action here at Kenilworth, just a few horses that I do keep an eye out on for the upcoming meeting. Race 4, number 1, Silvano's Timer, who ran well against the likes of Golden Ducat, Jet Dart, Rascallion, and was certainly proved to be a tough task. However, carrying level weights with some of those runners, he ran well above his merit rating and could just be too strong here, but he will be facing tough competition from the likes of number 3, Somerset Maugham, who was the Settlers Trophy winner after he initially finished second, but was promoted to being the eventual winner of the listed race at Hollywoodbets Durbanville. The demoted horse Han Solo later on came to win PE's prestigious race, the Algoa Cup, and won in devastating fashion as well for the Glenn Croxton stable, so Somerset Maugham will certainly make his presence felt in race number 4. Later on in the afternoon, race number 6, we see a few runners. Number 1, Future Swing. With that duo I was talking about, Justin Snaith and Richard Faree, he looks to be a shoe-in here and could be one of the better bets on the card. Number 3, Kitchakal, who made his local debut here at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth, ran on really well and finished second behind the likes of Winchester Mansion. Race number 7 on the cards is where my best bet for the day comes in. It's number 4, Tchaikovsky, from the Candice Bass Robinson stable and ridden by Aldo de Meyer, has his 3rd run after rest. Over course and distance, he's unbeaten, 2 starts, 2 wins, and now in his previous run in the middle stage, he lost just by half a length to Love and Winter, who's actually unbeaten in his early start to his career. And for me, Tchaikovsky is a shoe-in here and will be very hard to beat. Those for me are the runners to keep an eye out on in the day, and maybe just a value bet in the last race with Pashton Nawali with Justin Snaith and Sean Veal aboard. I think that is also a runner to keep an eye out on in the day. That's the racing action taking place here on Wednesday, the 23rd of November. Make sure not to miss out, and make sure to have a bet with the tab for the exotics as well as the pitch six, place accumulator, jackpots, and race by race with the adapters and swingers as well. That's the racing action taking place here on Wednesday, the 23rd of November, and I'll see you at the races.